Hi. What? This? Yeah, I know. Depending on the time that you're actually watching this is actually something we already talked about, or this is something that we've yet to talk about, but we'll be talking about very soon. Today, we're going to be talking about this. I got a thing, was sent to me to do a review on. We're going to go ahead and do that review in this video. So, what is this that you asked? This is the Tonor condenser microphone USB that you can plug directly into your computer, laptop, desktop, whatever, and go ahead and start recording audio with. So this is just sort of the box that it comes in. It's the Tonor TC-777 USB condenser microphone. So boom, just right there. There's the box. Now if you're a regular on the channel, you're probably used to me specifically reviewing the Fifine microphone system, but Tonor actually reached out and sent me this mic. So I'm very excited to go ahead and give you an open and honest review about it. A lot of times with these mics and things that I sort of get, which has mostly been microphones, but a lot of times with these things that I usually get, I actually like to use them, I use them and make sure that it's actually something that's practical, something that I'm going to utilize. Recently I just did a video and it was very like audio driven, very audio heavy, and I actually used a Fifine wireless microphone for that, and then I actually recorded a podcast teaser with one of the Fifine microphones, and then an episode altogether with the Fifine microphone. So these are things that I actually try to use, actually incorporate into my arsenal. They're not just going to be something that I just sort of like have hanging around. So with that being said, Tonor, thank you very much for sending this to me. We're gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of an unboxing right now. Boom. And in the box here we have service card. We hear you. So this is just for customer service. We have the instruction manual, so just how to use it. Most of these things are plug and play, but there might be something that we don't know about. This is the actual pop filter, so your P's and your B's are going to sound much better if you have a pop filter in front of them. Actually guilty of not using one of these, and I probably should have in one of the podcasts I recorded. I'm not going to tell you which episode, but if you hear the episode and you're like, wow, you know, these words sound really loud, it's because I didn't have one of these. So it's nice that this comes included. And then of course the microphone itself, it has a cord right here, and it pretty much comes all put together. Toss that box, and we got the microphone. There it is. So we're gonna go ahead and just stand this guy up. That's cool that it sort of comes out right off the bat, ready to go for you like that. Those legs just sort of come out. You have stoppers right here, so that's pretty nice. And you got a pretty long USB right here. So that's pretty good. It's a nice distance. And then you can angle it this way, so sort of sideways. Pull this guy off. And this is just another little filter right here. This sort of snugly goes across the actual microphone. Yeah, there we go. Pretty snug. This is this right here is for the actual pop filter. So you just screw it down like this. And then when using it, you would have this guy in front like that, and then you would just talk into it. That's pretty much there is all together. The stand is pretty nice. The legs on the stand don't really extend at all, so let's just put that back on. They don't really extend in any sort of way. It's about, let's see, if you want it to get taller, it kind of really seems like it only has one way. It wants to like snap to full open or snap to full close. So you don't really got any other options as far as like, you know, halfway. It would be nice to sort of have it halfway so that if it locks like right here, then you have like, you can maybe make it a little taller. but it just snaps this way and wants to snap closed. You can go ahead and angle this however you want, so that's pretty sweet, but I'm assuming most people are probably gonna end up using it this way. The actual mic itself, it feels alright. Like, it's not, you hear that? It is pretty light. It's not plastic, but it's not, I don't know, carbon fiber maybe? Maybe it's carbon fiber? That's kind of how it feels. I don't really know what the material this is, but I don't know, like if you were to squeeze it, I feel it could almost break it, but you know, don't squeeze your microphone. It does feel kind of low, so I imagine like if I were to be on my computer, you'd probably want like a stand sort of right here, or maybe even a different sort of mount to mount it to your desk, and then you could go ahead and have it a little bit closer to your face. But for being included and sort of like having the ability to just like jump right at it and like get started recording audio, it's not bad to at least start. You know, you can start recording right away. You obviously have the mic and a stand, so a stand is better than no stand. That's enough for the unboxing. Let's actually test this microphone and see how good it sounds. I think of myself as a pretty experimental person. I like to get out of my comfort zone and try new things. I'm a Gemini, for those of you that care. And I've always felt that I have too many interests to keep track of. What'd you think? Did you like that? So, pretty much that was all the voiceover from my last video. So if you want to see the rest of that video, you could go ahead and click on it down below. I'll link it. And you could also just scroll through my channel and check it out. But pretty much that was the last video that I just uploaded. The entire voiceover for that video was recorded with this Tonor microphone. And with that being said, I have some feedback now. Also, this is the audio coming straight from here without any music or sound effects. So this is how it sounds, just all by itself. The workflow for this is pretty much plugged directly into my laptop via USB. And then I'm using Final Cut Pro to go ahead and record the voiceover with a little bit of input gain, about 9 decibels, nothing crazy. And yeah, that's just pretty much how it sounds. First and foremost, actually using this mic. This stand is ridiculous. I mentioned it earlier in this video. It's not practical by any means. You either need to get a bigger stand and invest in that yourself, but for the price of this microphone, to get something this tiny just to start out isn't terrible. I just have it on a box from my G-RAID hard drive, so that's pretty much how I'm using it. The mic picks up my voice pretty well. One thing I read in the Amazon comments was that people said it was too quiet, like it wouldn't pick up their voice enough. Now, I don't know what the setup is that other folks were using. I think a lot of gamers were interested in using this microphone. For me, like I said, I pretty much plug it in with USB and go directly to the record voiceover option on Final Cut Pro. And this is how it sounds. This is how it sounds further away. This is how it sounds when I'm closer. I did notice that with my Fifine USB microphone, it picked up a lot more sound, and even with my hard drive sort of running over here, it picked up all that noise. And this hard drive is kind of noisy, but it could pretty much be heard completely with that microphone. This one, it's pretty much my voice, and I have the drive over there, but honestly, maybe a little bit you could hear the drive in the background, but for the most part, my voice is the most predominant thing, and I love that. So, you know, that could be like a prawn. Like some people will say it's a bad thing that it doesn't pick up its voice too well, and then you gotta be like super close to it. But for me, the fact that it doesn't pick up stuff over there or stuff back there and picks up only stuff right here with my voice, I think that's great. Final verdict on this microphone. First and foremost, if you ever are thinking about buying something, it is ultimately your decision. But I hope that my videos provide you some sort of insight and a good example to whether or not you actually want to invest in something like this. For me, I think this is my new favorite USB microphone. Now, I just did the Fifine microphone video. That one was much smaller, much lighter. This one's a little bit more of a setup, but as far as sound, I have to say I like this one a lot. Like, this is It just picked up my voice so well. You got the filter right here for those pops that I was talking about with your P's and your B's, etc. And it's still USB, so it's quick, quick plug and play action. Since this is only $30, invest the rest of that money in a taller stand and some sort of a mount over your desk or whatever. That's pretty much what you could do with the extra money that you save. I think the price point is great. There's a lot of microphones out there, a lot of plug and play USB microphones, and some of them run for about $40-50. And with this being $10 to $20 cheaper depending on where you're comparing it to, this is not by any means a bad microphone to get started with. But that's pretty much it for this video. Once again, my name's Josue and I live in Chicago, the greatest city in the world. Let me know if you guys are actually interested in this mic, if you found this video useful. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments down below. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.